see how Perry is going to respond after the disappointment of losing from 7-all in that second game. In fact, I think she was 7-5 up when Nicol David went straight through. It is going to be Nicol David who's going to serve at the start of this third game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous sight when Nicol David's serving, because it means she's won the last game and she's in the ascendancy. Wow, that's not a bad finish from Sarah-Jane Perry as she struts off to the right-hand service box with a determined look on her face. Yeah, she won't have been happy with losing that slight lead she had in the last game, or just the way that Nicol David went straight through her, basically.
Well, the errors from Perry came at the wrong time for her. Impressive, though, isn't it, that David hasn't hit a single error yet?
Really is, but she's just that kind of player, isn't she? She's just her focus and her ability to get into the zone is second to none.
And out, 1-all.
Hence why she's been #1 in the world for a record-breaking amount of time.
Yes, lad. 1-all.
I was just about to say, Sarah-Jane Perry hasn't played a winner for a while, and she really needs one.
And out.
Well, she
right on cue.
Well, she produced a beautiful one on the backhand.
Yeah, that's a favourite area, really. She's very, very good around the backhand.
Well, it's another winner for Perry this time. Perfect drive to the back corner.
She's got a wonderfully simple technique on that backhand side. Really gets her shoulder around as well for the drives.
Wow, it's a brilliant shot from David.
And out.
Certainly was. Nicol David just looking a lot more controlled, really, in everything she does, the movement and the hitting.
That's a confident shot in short on the forehand.
Certainly is.
Well, she didn't mean to catch the sidewall first, but audacious volley from Perry. Top spinning and rolling over, fanning that shot.
Known as a fan shot, but as you say, not quite executing properly, but it flummoxed Nicol David anyway. Clipping the tin, perhaps rushed that a little bit, Sarah-Jane Perry.
Well, it's not a tin that she'd expect to make when she's looking to flick a cross-court long.
Thank you.
Yeah, it seems like quite an easy shot to miss, doesn't it? But players at this level are trying to get the ball exceptionally low.
Especially when someone moves like David does. Well, that's well improvised by Perry because it looked as though the obvious shot was straight, and it's a clever little switch because David was expecting that straight ball as well.
Yeah, it was a wonderful flick from Perry. There's one of Paul David's. Sorry, Sarah Jane Perry having to scramble a little bit there in the back right.
Did it well though, didn't she?
She did.
Has to keep using that backhand drop shot. I think she could be using it more from the front, you know, Perry.
Yeah, she's got to get...
Well, reaction volley, well put away by Perry, using all of her wingspan to be able to take that straight volley drop in.
6-3.
Oh, she's leaping through the air for that one.
Yeah, that certainly is where height is an advantage. I would have definitely missed that ball.
Would have been backward boasting it.
On the volley.
Stroke to David.
Well, Perry going for a player review.
Perry on the stroke decision.
What do you think? Looks like a let ball to me.
Let's have a look here. Just as she's about to hit it, it's not the racket, it's the...
Perry actually nudges her, doesn't she, as she goes through.
It's in the body. I think that should stay a stroke because it's quite...
You can't take your opponent out as they're about to hit.
Exactly, and that's why that rule's there. There's too much contact as she's about to hit.
You prevented the swing. The explanation is given. Please play on.
Well, I said that Sarah Jane Perry likes to have a word. She will give her opinion.
It's nicely calmed down by the referee, though.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind a couple of words. I like to see a little bit.
You need to be able character. And also, you need to be able to give your perspective and be heard.
Absolutely, yeah. As long as it doesn't go too far and become farcical. Just
and as long as it's not aggressive, respectful, then it's fine.
Absolutely.
So, David within 1 point.
6. Stroke to David.
Yeah,
well, Perry has used her review. She's getting irritated, but she needs to regroup and regain control.
6-all.
She needs to start hitting the ball tighter because you don't get these situations if the ball is straight down the wall, and that's into the floor there from Sarah Jane Perry. She's really lost her focus. But she's only 1 point down, so if she can just quickly reset herself.
I know, but she was 2 points up, Parky.
Yep. She had a quick look at Rob Owen there. I'm sure he would have been nodding away, giving her encouragement. It's well defended. It's such a great part of Nicole David's game.
There is an error from David.
And out.
Yeah, it's given Sarah Jane Perry a little bit of a lifeline because it's cut. Well, she's cut her own momentum there, hasn't she, David?
Well, Rob Owen has Ryan Cuskelly, the Australian player, to the left-hand side of him, and David Campion, the senior England national coach, on the right.
Yeah, Ryan Cuskelly, top 20 in the world now.
That's a great
10,
shot.
I think.
Well, we've seen Perry hit this drop shot from the back left, but this time Nicole David playing it so well. Re-establishes that 1 point lead.
She can surprise you sometimes, Nicole David. She's not always talked about in terms of a short game, but that came from nowhere.
So did that boast.
It certainly did.
And out.
That was hit so late from Sarah Jane Perry. Nicole David didn't have a clue where it was going. Good variation of serve there. The hard one into the side wall from Perry. wonderful bows from Perry. Wow, that is a wonderful finish. Just a little look at the referee there from Sarah-Jane Perry, and a fist pump
9-8.
in his general direction. Just trying to gee herself up here. She's 1 point ahead now, 2 points away from potentially securing this third game, the English woman.
Big opportunity there for Perry, but she opted to go deep with the shot one more time, and David has found the tin.
10-8, game ball.
Sarah-Jane Perry finds herself with 2 game balls. Well, it's well followed up by David.
And out.
Well, another thing Nicole David doesn't do is panic. She never panics, and she's got a chance here to level it up and take it into a tie break.
Well, it's another game ball for Perry.
Great pick up from David.
Well, how good are those 2 shots from Perry? Just too low with the drop shot.
Well, that was produced because of the retrieval abilities of Nicole David. They were wonderful shots from Perry, but they just kept coming back. The ball kept coming back, and then she goes lower and lower into the tin.
Well, we're going into a tie-break where a player has to win by 2 points, and both players get their player review back. Oh, Perry's missed another one.
Same area as well with the tin, obviously going from the back of the court this time.
Just on the top of the tin, so a game ball for Nicole David.
Well, there'll be a roar from the crowd either way here, because we have one English girl and we have one of the most popular squash players in history playing on court here. Two errors from the racket of Sarah-Jane Perry. She can't afford anything, any errors or loose shots now. It's Nicole David, so experienced. She will pounce. That's a great drop shot.
Yeah, it's well played by Perry. Making the court huge for David.
And out.
Big reaction from the English player.
11-all.
Really trying to get the crowd involved there. Sarah-Jane Perry, she's getting very excited, and quite rightly. Great chance here.
Well, squeezing the ball against the sidewall. Perry gets her 3rd game ball of the game. Is it going to be 3rd time lucky for her?
Well, I feel that if she does get a slightly loose ball from David.
Well, there you go. Wow. She's not, but David's made the error.
13-11. Game to
So Sarah-Jane Perry closes out the 4th game after 14 minutes, and 13-11 for Sarah-Jane Perry. The number 7 seed is leading Nicole David by 2 games to 1.